everyone, Achikah here, and it's the weekend, so that means it's time for another DCUO base showcase here on the channel, and today I got another very special one lined up for you guys. So we last checked in with Revenant with the Razor's Crest, and this time he's got another pop culture inspired theme base for us to check out that he entered for Night of the Living Dead Curator's base off, and actually took third prize with. So without further ado, why don't we go check out the origin story of Spawn in Spawn's Alley, courtesy of Revenant. Yeah, this base had some really, it not only had the narrative storytelling of the Spawn, but it also just had a lot of really great item usages too throughout it. I think I missed his base. Nope, maybe I didn't. It's probably further down. Ah, there we go. I got so many of you guys on my teleporter now. Alright, let's go check this out. I hear a doomsday. You know, like, a base is good when the load screen takes forever to load into it. Or at least jam-packed like mine. Ooh, yeah, here we go. So if you guys don't know the story of Spawn, I know it a bit. I know at least from the movies, and I've read a few of the comics, but Spawn is a Hellspawn, which is like a mystical warrior kind of thing. And he makes a deal with one of the Lords of Hell once he dies in a combat operation to go back and see his fiancée. But he must lead the army of Hell, I do believe. To do so, and he agrees, and he's brought back to life, but he's very disfigured and finds himself living on the streets. So I think this is what that's supposed to represent, which this is an awesome street setting. Like, very, very awesome. All the rats. My favorite thing I think about this is the toilet mixed in with all the, like, food scraps, as well as the bathtub. In the vagabond area here. I also love how they added the brazier to the candy barrel to make, like, a garbage can on fire. That's pretty great. Also, I really like this detail too. You guys can see it up above with all the tarps. Like, they're fused together and they're like clipping one into another, but it almost looks like they're all tore up or ripped, which I think is a really nice touch for everything. Man, this is really great. There's a lot of detail in this base. So I'm sure this probably signifies something that I don't understand. Like two bodies out here. More than likely. Live shows, of course. I really like the use of the welcome sign for the awning too. That's really smart. More bathroom equipment mixed in with all the things being thrown away. It's so good. Yeah. Bar scene. So next we come to the church, where another Hellspawn warrior, if I'm not mistaken, who has beat his fate and now fights for heaven. I think his name's Cagliostro, but I could be mispronouncing that. It's been a really long time since I've seen the movie, mind you. So I think this represents Spawn being resurrected or coming back from the grave. Potentially. This is so cool. I love... Ah, man. People using the spider webs in the trees. I've noticed this in a few bases, and I love it so much. I want to do something with that. Like, I want to do something crazy creepy with the spider webs. So good. So, Cagliostro, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, teaches Spawn how to harness his powers and fight for good, I do believe, instead of as a evil imminent of hell. Oh man, this church is so good, dude. And I definitely heard of a Doomsday cracking something up down there. So this is one of the other details. Like, you never realize how good these pipes come into play. But using the ceiling sculpture as like a flooring, and the pipes jutting out from it, it makes it look like the pipes burst and everything to add to the dilapidation that's going on here, which is really cool. Oh no, I forgot to do this again. Oops. I gotta really remind myself to do that. This is one of the coolest items, but it's so glitchy. Oh yeah, we got the crypt with the rats coming down the debris. This is so awesome. I love it so much. Oh, we have to get the ambiance going here. What would a dilapidated evil church... Well, I guess it's not evil. It's technically a good church, but, you know. Oh, man. That's a lot. Not only do they have... are they dealing with it being a little derelict, right? It's, also had a helicopter crash into it. Oh, man. That's a heck of a thing. I have a feeling that's not water either, and that's jet fuel coming out of there. I have a sneaking suspicion that that's what that is. Ah, yeah, the pipes. More burst pipes with the water. That's such a good effect. I love that. More pipes coming down, too. This is great. Oh. Looks like we have a hidden friend behind here. Skeletons in the closet, maybe? A little on the nose. So yeah, I think Cagliostro, if I'm remembering the Spawn lore... Again, if anybody knows the Spawn lore better than I do, please, like, let me know in the comments. Because I haven't seen the movie since I was very young. And I did watch the animated series, but that was a while ago, too. So, I do believe that, yeah, he set Spawn out on how to use his powers for good, if I do remember correctly. I think this is his area, like at the top of his training area, so to speak. And here are some necro weapons. I do believe that he gives the Spawn in order to harness his powers. It's pretty cool. I love the use, like, I never use the Atlantean weapons tables that often, but mixed with the ancient theme stuff, it makes it look really mystical and cool. Definitely weapons worthy of Spawn. I also like how this room is very simple and just kind of lets you breathe as compared to how messy and dilapidated the church is. Very cool. Alright, let's head on downstairs now, shall we? Alright, and I'm opening it back up. Ooh, secret passageway. As we slowly descend into hell. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is very cool. Got the use of the new lava sconces, too, I saw. I do like how they're on the floor, too, so you can position them, like, freestanding as well. I learned that during the stream, which is really cool. Gotta have the vomiting Trigon. Hell would not be a thing without the vomiting Trigon. Is there anything under there? No. I was just checking. Oh, man. All the damned and the dead. Honestly, this reminds me of that scene from Sinnoh. I don't know if you guys played, what is it? Hellblade? That game? Sinnoh's Sacrifice. There's a really cool scene that reminds me of all the Wall of the Dans, and that's what... It actually inspired Illyria's Infernal Descent base, and this is what this is reminding me of, too. Just bodies. Massive mountains of bodies in hell. Oh, it's so great. Ah, yes, and now we get into the green fire. That definitely represents Spawn. I love the demon pods too. That's some of my favorite. They're some of my favorite pieces of furniture. I always got disappointed when I get those instead of mystical arches, but then I remember I can make like these massive, gross, grungy, like pits of gooey horribleness. Oh, hello, Mr. Doomsday. There you are. I knew I heard you down here messing things up. Are you stuck in the demon pods here? He's so cute. I love how he walks around. He's all man. He's stomping. It's one of the best base pets, easily. I love that little guy. I really like the Panopticon pillars too, with all like the death stuff. Cause yeah, these are technically used as tech-based items, but they have this weird nanophage, like humanoid, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's definitely Geiger-esque, like the guy who the xenomorphs are based off of. Like it's got a really like bodily weirdness to it. And it looks really... Oh my gosh, there's multiple of you. Look at you guys go. Hi, guys. Of course, you had to have Necron in here. Hanging out. And, oh my goodness. Yes! This is so cool. So we have Spawn's throne in hell. I love that the blood moon windows are pointing up. Oh, it's like... That's so cool. The green fire, all the corpses. Yeah, that's great. Fantastic. And of course... Oh, we did have the armory. I think the armory got moved. There was an armory in here for the base contest. Probably got moved or used. I know that. I know that feel. Well, I'm sorry I didn't get in time, but if you guys want to go check out the stream, it was definitely there. Of course, you got Trigon at the end, too. This is a great hell base, man. This is fantastic. I just love all the hot lava and fire mixed with the greens. It's such a cool color scheme, especially with the new Neron throne. Ah. And I love the use of the demonic spires, too, to accent it. That's great. Oh man, and then the other throne too, to like add some grandeur to it, with the little skulls still sticking out. Oh man, that's really good. Man, this is a fantastic base. Oh, and apparently are you there to do Spawn's bidding? His army of the damned. That's awesome. Yeah, and I think with that, this ends Spawn's Alley. I hope I did a pretty good job explaining Spawn lore. I'm a very Spawn noob, so like I said, if anybody has any more details, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll pin them and make sure everybody else reads them. I try my best with bases, especially pop culture ones, but I'm not as fandom based as I probably should be for doing what I do. But thank you so much to Revenant for both your entry and for letting me tour your base. And thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, as always. Yeah, be looking for the new base off. It'll be coming up this Friday, hopefully, the 18th. And I will announce it. I got all the base off prizes sent off finally. Thank you so much to all the participants for waiting so long. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get to them. Life's just been a little chaotic as of recently, and I feel like I've just been in slow-mo mode. But everything's starting to to work out and get better and all that stuff. So yeah, expect Base Off to be back on next Friday and videos to continue to show up on Wednesday and what is it, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday is when I upload. I forget sometimes. And you guys can look forward to, I have one of my bases coming up actually that I finished not too long ago. So be looking out for that. So yeah, thank you guys again so much. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.